And I said, why would I be Newcastle United? And he started to talk about Jackie Milburn and Len White, and he started talking about Hugh Gallagher, and he was talking about this man. He's talking as if he'd been to St James's Park, but he'd never been. And so when it came to me coming to Newcastle at 16, he was very influential in sort of saying, why don't you go there instead of going to Everton, Paul? Or why don't you go there instead of going to... Because he wanted me to go. And then we had this journey where he would come to all the games with us. And it was an amazing thing that actually, towards the end, when the prostate cancer was taking hold of him, he asked me to go to the Liverpool game a couple of seasons ago before the last cup final. And you remember the game, we were 2-0 down and Nick Pope got sent off. So me and him we got into the stadium. We just sucked it all up, watched the game, and I was coming out of the stadium and I walked down the steps and I turned back and he wasn't there. And I looked back and he was standing just in a silhouette, looking over the stadium, looking all around it, because he knew he wasn't getting back. And it meant that much to him. And I was able to write in the new book just the day of that cup final, while all this is happening in Newcastle and it's all happening in London, in Lisburn in Northern Ireland, his Newcastle United fanatic son and his two grandsons walked across to his grave in their Newcastle strips before the game, and they had a brown ale.